Well, what up, crew? What's going on? I'm trying to keep myself out of the wind, but you can see this background is beautiful. I'm going to put this down just here so it might help what's going on with the wind situation. So, quite a windy day today. I've taken a Kareem bike from the beach up at the Burj up there, and I've just ridden the whole running track. Was never going to run it. Ain't going to happen, but quick IGTV video in regards to a question I was asked on Thursday, last week's podcast, the One Tribe podcast. So one of my colleagues in the industry asked how I've been able to sustain clientele and a business with Streetwise for the last 13 years, and it wasn't an easy answer, and I just want to touch on it now because I've got, I guess, a lot of young trainers who ask me things through Instagram and you know, messages, and like I did touch on this during the podcast, that like being one of the elders in the industry, just purely based on time and experience in the city, I want to help and I want to get it out there on what you can do to further sustain a business, build your own profile, or build a business on the back of PT. First key thing is that we all have our strengths and weaknesses in the industry, and I did touch on this again. This is another something I did say, is that we can't be good at everything. Pick your strengths, work on them hard, don't be afraid to learn new things and adapt them over time as you get better at them or as you master them. And my biggest takeaway after 13 years, and how I guess I get to keep the people that I do that work with me, is build a community around either your profile, yourself, or your business. Build a community. Community is the strength. Like I still see PTs that their clients don't know each other. They'll walk past like hour to hour. If you're doing that hourly session thing, is that one will go and one will come, and no one says, there's no interaction. No one knows who each other are, or, you know, and I think this is a big downfall for PTs, because you've got to build a community. Like, these people have to have some sort of like sticking point, or some you know, interaction on why they're doing what they're doing, why they're working with you, and sort of are able to gas each other up and push each other through. That's why I changed the model of Streetwise to what I have now, you know, in such a community-based aspect. The training we give across all, you might get some variance on members and clients because their goals are slightly different, but to the most part in this PT world it is pretty similar. Weight loss, you know, gaining confidence, and generally just being fit. They want to be fitter, they want to be able to just feel better. So in saying that, is being able to create an experience for your members during that hour. Make sure your programming isn't just, you know, run-of-the-mill, same shit every day. They're going to get bored. They're going to leave you after 3 months and go, look, I'm not interested in coming to the gym anymore. You want to make an experience. You want to make every time they train something different. You want to test them. They want to be tested during the sessions in terms of what their capabilities are. So the programming is very, very key, and you have to have it efficient. You want them to leave the gym floor after the 50 minutes they've been working and go, fuck, I just worked, and they're proud of themselves. You know what I mean? As much as you can give them that pat on the back, but they want to be going, yeah, I done something today that I wasn't being able to do yesterday. So you know, that's my biggest key. That's the biggest takeaway that where I sit now in 13 years in the Dubai industry, that I feel that these things work. You know, you still see like trainers that you might enjoy personally training in a bodybuilding fashion or a CrossFit fashion, but that doesn't mean your clients are going to be able to or wanting to do that. So make your programming varied. You can do these things 1 day or 2 days, or have blocks in the month that they're doing that, but make sure you're changing it up, I think, unless they've asked for that specific type of training. That's a different story. But a lot of these Gen Pop members come in, as I said, to feel fit, to lose some weight, and just overall change their lifestyle and habits. So don't be that trainer who's like trying to push bodybuilding techniques on a 40-year-old mum. She's going to go, fucking, what the fuck is this? You know, and after 2 weeks, she's like, nah, I'm not into it. I'm going to go back to doing yoga. So, yeah, variance in programming, creating a community, and, you know, building your community around what you do as a trainer is very key and very, very, like, important. So that's what we want, and that's what I hope gets out there and you're able to see that.